Yeah, oh no, we would climb the fence at the J.C. pool and swim at night. Hi, Mark.
Hey, John.
What'd I do now?
At least you're talking to me.
Who is talking to you?
I've got a black eye after the council meeting.
He's turning to the dark side.
Oh, yeah. Good lord. Oh, my phone.
Is there any indication when the next meeting will be?
We don't wanna know.
Yeah.
We want it just the way it is.
Yeah.
I agree, if it's past the first of the year, then he can wash his hands of it.
That's right. We did just file
This is
the,
the one we were getting Friday afternoon.
Yeah,
she
it didn't come
filed
till
elections, they
about
prepared for
4:30.
So the attorneys are, filing their
Today.
motions this week.
You ready? Everybody ready? Okay, I'm gonna call the Sandy Township Municipal Authority meeting to order. Roll call, 4 supervisors are here. Kevin Solander is excused, he's out of town. We have our Secretary Treasurer.
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, public comments on agenda items only. Approval of the minutes of the August 21st.
Motion approved.
Second. Teresa?
Mr. Abbott?
Aye.
Mr. Sullivan? Mr.
Great. You wanna touch it?
Yep, this is just a pay application number 8, the amount of $303,809.43 for Dave Roman for the Flat Road wastewater project. Project's going very well. We're just down to, we need to bore in front of Morningside Cemetery and then finish the pump station.
Any questions?
Motion to pay Roman Excavating $303,809.43.
Second. Teresa?
Mr. Abbott?
Aye.
Mr. Sullivan?
Aye.
Mr. Malika?
Aye.
Project in the amount of both our engineer and township employees.
Man, you got that leak finished up down there.
Yep, we got the leak corrected. Saw the numbers drop tremendously down, so we're down 15 to 20,000 gallons a day with the new project.
Any questions?
Motion to pay CNR directional boring $2,500.
Second. Teresa?
Mr. Abbott?
Aye.
Mr. Sullivan?
Aye.
Mr. Malika?
Aye.
And Mr. Bears?
Aye. Correspondence received none, correspondence sent none, administrator reports, Sean?
Just real quick on leak detection, I did want to let you know we still are continuing to do leak detection. Right now we're focusing in on the Main Street area. We do suspect some stuff out there. We've had a couple of nighttime listening sessions to see if we can locate it. We found a couple small ones and still looking for that more major one.
It's about the one on Wayne Road.
That one has been repaired.
Yeah.
Yep.
Any questions for Sean? Doug, motion?
Motion to receive and file manager report.
Second. Teresa?
Mr. Abbott?
Aye.
Mr. Sullivan?
Aye.
Mr. Malika?
Aye.
And Mr. Bears?
Aye. Board comments? Sam?
Sean, are they gonna have to bring in bigger?
Depend on right away, so we're gonna try that. I believe they're gonna try it tomorrow with the smaller machine and see if we can get through there out of that rock layer.
Anything else, Mark?
That's it?
Fair?
No.
Okay, I don't either. Open meeting to the floor. Close the meeting to the floor, paying of the bills.
Motion to pay municipal authority $241,519.41.
Second. Teresa?
Mr. Abbott?
Aye.
Mr. Sullivan?
Aye.
Mr. Malika?
Aye.
Mr. Bears?
Aye. Motion for adjournment?
So move. Second.
Teresa?
Mr. Sullivan?
Aye.
Mr. Malika?
Aye.
And Mr. Bears?
Aye. All right, I'm gonna call our regular meeting to order. Roll call's the same. We did the pledge. Public comments and agenda items only. Approval of the minutes for, public hearing number 1 was Rusty Gates. And the number 2 one was public hearing for zoning ordinance amendment. We do that together.
Motion to approve minutes for both public hearings held August 21st. Second.
Teresa?
Mr. Abbott?
Aye.
Mr. Sullivan?
Aye.
Mr. Malika?
Aye.
And Mr. Bears?
Aye. Number 3 are regular meeting minutes of 8/21.
Motion approved May 1st.
Second.
Teresa?
Mr. Abbott?
Aye.
Mr. Sullivan?
Aye.
Mr. Malcolm?
Aye.
Mr. Bears?
Aye. Table business, none. Unfinished business, none. New business. Back into Dave Roman to pay application number 8.
Yep, same pay application.
Motion to pay Roman Excavating $303,809.43.
Second.
Teresa?
Mr. Abbott?
Aye.
Mr. Sullivan?
Aye.
Mr. Malcolm?
Aye.
Mr. Bears?
Aye. Number 2, CNR directional boring.
Motion to pay CNR Directional Boring $2,500.
Second.
Teresa?
Mr. Abbott?
Aye.
Mr. Sullivan?
Aye.
Mr. Malcolm?
Aye.
Mr. Bears?
Aye. Be a mechanic, approval to hire.
Yep, this is the agenda item. The purpose of this is to seek permission to hire Garrett Greger as our new mechanic. He would have an effective start date of September 24th. He interviewed very well, was great experience working on diesel trucks with PennDOT, also from Murray/Spitzers. He's had experience working on our police cars when they were over at Murray's with some electrical issues. We did a deep dive on his background. Everyone had great things to say about him. He successfully passed his drug test and also his background police check.
And this is an existing position, we're not adding.
Correct, yeah, this was a position, we had a person retire, and the existing mechanic bid into that individual's retired position. We did talk to the city to see if they had any employees that were interested in the mechanic position. They did not, so then we advertised it to the public.
Any questions? Do I have a motion to hire?
Motion to hire Garrett Greger.
Second.
Teresa?
Mr. Abbott?
Aye.
Mr. Sullivan?
Aye.
Mr. Malcolm?
Aye.
And Mr. Bears?
Aye. Budget resolution 23-2023. John?
This is a resolution, essentially we're just moving some money for $1,500 from advertising from one line item to another, from officials to executive. And also, our audit was a little higher this year due to, we needed a federal audit due to expenditures over $750,000 in federal funds. So we do have that addition in there to move from tax collection to the auditors of the amount $6,900, and then $2,000 from utilities to signal repair. We had a repair needed out at the 830 Town Road intersection due to the pedestrian signals being stuck, so we had to get a technician in here to repair that.
Did you get our spare back yet?
We don't have it back yet, no, but we do have plans to send it out. We are gonna be meeting with the city to talk about this situation and see how we should, and PennDOT to see how to progress on our traffic controller issues.
Has the city had just as many go down as we have, or?
They haven't, but they've had some instances where it looked like they were, had something odd occurring with them, so we wanna make sure that we do something to alter them.
Like from Crack and Run Road, 255.
Yeah, that just happened the other day. We had one at the Boulevard intersection occur. Luckily, they were able to get a reset, but yeah, some things that we just wouldn't expect of a new controller to function like that.
And that's our responsibility, that doesn't fall back on PennDOT?
It is our responsibility. They are under warranty currently, so since it is a new project, traffic detour plan.
How much are those controllers a piece?
Pretty expensive. I think we're in the neighborhood about $30,000.
How long is the warranty lasting?
It was supposed to be a year. We're not sure when the start date is yet, so it didn't officially start yet. But once that, the project hasn't been deemed completed by PennDOT, so once they deem it complete, then it would kick in that year warranty.
Is PennDOT seeing these anywhere else in?
That we haven't, they haven't, no.
Really? We just got the batch.
Yeah, it seems to be some, most likely scenario is that it's caused from the microchip that's inside of it. They think that's probably some of the issues. It's not functioning.
So the PennDOT sign that's out by Snappy's now, that's up, says test, is that going to be, rerouting traffic if something happens on 80? Is that a message sign? Is that what that is?
That's correct, yep.
Okay.
Yep, yeah, that's part of the whole corridor project,
Okay.
down to exit 97.
Coming in.
Yeah. Any other questions?
Motion to approve resolution 23.
Seek approval to award a proposal from Horizon Homes and Construction Services LLC to demolish 4 Overdorf Avenue, 117 Tozier Avenue, and 1099 South Brady Street in the amount of $11,025. The funding for the project would come from the fiscal year 2022 CDBG program. We wrote up bid specs, corresponding wage rates, and we sent that to 6 local contractors on August 21st. We received 4 bids, and the attached tabulation was there. Work had the state and federal department check conducted, and there were no issues with their low bidders. So our recommendation is to award the demolition contract amount of $11,025 to Horizon Homes and Construction Services LLC.
Any questions?
I'll make that in the form of a motion.
Second.
Teresa?
Mr. Abbott?
Aye.
Mr. Sullivan?
Aye.
Mr. Miller?
Aye.
Mr. Pierce?
Aye. Next one, section 108 loan ordinance 3-2023. Want to touch on that, Joe?
Yep, so this is the ordinance. Officially, we need to do an ordinance, the Local Unit Government Debt Act, to seek this loan amount of $875,000 from the federal HUD program. Kind of an interesting loan, just, we've been dealing with this for about a year and a half, actually longer than that, but finally coming to fruition. Allows us to leverage our CDBG funds for the next 10 years to pay back this loan for the economic development project on Platte Road.
Any questions? Have a motion?
Motion to adopt ordinance 3-2023.
Second.
Teresa?
Mr. Abbott?
Aye.
Mr. Sullivan?
Aye.
Mr. Malika?
Aye.
Mr. Pierce?
Aye. The last one, Sandy Township Concerned Citizens Group.
Yeah, I'll start off. We had a group approach us and start a petition process to support what we're seeking from the court system, which is essentially a stay in the consolidation process until the forensic audit's complete and the legal processes associated with the criminal investigation are complete. The petitioners had contacted me that they've had quite a few signatures and wanted to present those signatures and petitions to the township supervisors. And I think Mr. Varner is here to represent that group.
News to me, but anyhow. Well, we have in the neighborhood of 1,100 signatures. I thought Cheryl would be here to make a presentation on that, but Cheryl is making 2 kinds of copies. Nobody's printing or signatures are really very legible, so she's trying to sift through that, make one the originals and then a separate copy that is what she can interpret. I would suggest that we supply the judge and his people with 2 thumb drives with the full, all registered voters in Sandy Township in alphabetical order, so that the judge and his helpers can go through it to their liking without too much trouble. If it's left like it is right now, it'll be extremely difficult to paw through. That's probably about it for the moment that I can think of. Are we having any separate meeting on this item or not?
No, yeah, I guess the Cheryl Schenkel, I believe, has headed this up, and she asked that actually, I thought she was gonna bring the petitions in here to present to the board this evening.
That's what I was under the impression of.
You have the petitions here for October 2nd. That's our next meeting.
I don't have any petitions,
Can you get with Cheryl?
okay?
And that way you can present what you have.
When, can you give me a date and time?
October 2nd. That's our next meeting, sir.
That's when you want to see it?
Yep, that's our public meeting.
Okay.
I do have a question about that. The gentleman that sat at Treasure Lake, he was telling people that their petition is to stop consolidation. And they were misinterpreting. I always thought your
Things that we have open to the public, that we were asking a judge to pause the
You are correct.
consolidation until all the illegal activities are all taken care of in Du Bois. After that, some judge somewhere will make a determination as to what happens next.
I'm just stating what was spoken. I did see the sign at Treasure Lake about pausing,
Yeah,
but also the people that were collecting the signatures stated, this is to stop consolidation.
not to my knowledge.
And I know I was asked that.
Out of 1,100, maybe somebody once upon a time garbled up the comment to the people walking by.
Yeah.
I can assure you that I was greeted with everything imaginable, okay? Except no profanity, no threats, or none of that kind of stuff. And I was told everything under the sun and above the sun. It was full throttle as far as people's comments. Like, this will never work, they never work, all kinds of stuff. It was all over the map.
I appreciate that.
And it was there for people to read it, and in general, I will guarantee you, that's what we told everybody. And we would lay out the forms there and highlight the fact physically on the statements, where we were only pausing until all of Du Bois's legal matters are taken care of.
Thank you, sir.
Now, legal matters, does that mean till a conviction or till or you know, trials? If someone does go to trial, does that mean that, or what does that mean? 'Cause
The petition stated on it that until the forensic audit is complete and criminal matters are resolved within the city of Du Bois, so I don't know if it was
That's
it's sort of
essentially,
vague.
specific.
that's essentially what's on the pages that we have the signatures on.
So, did you write that down, sir? October 2nd?
October 2nd,
Yeah, 7
Cheryl
o'clock.
and I, what
Yes,
time?
7 o'clock, sir.
7 o'clock.
And that way you can make sure she has all the petitions.
I will do that.
So, thank you for coming.
You're welcome.
Thanks for clarifying that too.
Pardon me?
Thank you for clarifying that. Thank you.
We did the dead level best we could.
Been there and done it.
Yeah. Let's table that till the next meeting.
Motion to table.
Second.
Teresa?
Mr. Abbott?
Aye.
Mr. Sullivan?
Aye.
Mr. Milligan?
Aye.
Mr. Beers?
Aye. Correspondence received, tax claim sales, tax claim sale, tax claim sale, tax claim sale. Du Bois EMS ambulance service. You wanna just touch on it a little bit? Did we get a letter?
Yep, yeah, we just received a letter from Du Bois EMS Services that they will be shutting down effective October.
Because they all had an option to put in. We
Correct.
put it out there, we put it out long enough, everybody had the option, we didn't segregate. So. Any questions on that? Okay, next one's 2024 estimated liquid fuels and turnback allocations. You wanna just touch on that a little bit?
Sure, yeah, so every year, we get, liquid fuels payments, one for, our roadways that we structure, basically a fuel tax. And the amount of receipts is divided between all municipalities in Pennsylvania, or most municipalities in Pennsylvania. So, for this one, our turnback allocation for 2024 is estimated at $41,680. And, that's based on 10.42 miles of roadway. And then our, liquid fuels allocation estimated is $440,516.22. So, and that may change a little bit as they do some auditing work and different things, but usually that's received in March.
That up from last year?
That's actually down from last year.
Down?
Yeah, down about $5,000.
Okay, YMCA summer program report. This is what we do up at Spider Lake. You wanna touch on that? I think
Yeah,
that's very
yeah,
good.
it was a great year. We do a YMCA park program every year, partnered with them, and essentially we just supply the cost for the volunteers to go up and do the summer program. So this year we had a really great turnout. It's been better than in several years. 10 to noon throughout the summer. We offer that program up there, and really keep the kids engaged. So
Next one's household hazardous waste collection event. That's for the county.
that is, yeah. So the Clearfield County Solid Waste Authority is sponsoring a household hazardous waste event. That's on October 7th from 9 to 1 in Clearfield. That information is also on our website on the homepage. But you can take in TVs or paints or any kind of chemicals you have stored in your home. You do have to pay a disposal fee, but they will take it for relatively properly.
The last one's concerned citizen letter, anonymous. Just looked like the Unabomber typing.
That's what I thought.
Really?
I'm not a good guy that people don't sign their names to something.
Yeah.
Mark, don't sit so close to him.
I know. Somebody used the typewriter, I know.
Hey, Sean, can I get back to the household hazardous waste for a minute? Is the county at all trying to bring anything for our citizens up here atop the mountain? Or do we have to drive, us have to drive to Clearfield?
Yeah, we had to drive there. They have to do in here for the area.
I didn't mean to step on you.
No, that's fine.
Thank you very much.
Okay. So a motion to receive and file.
Motion to receive and file correspondence.
Second.
Teresa?
Mr. Abbott?
Aye.
Mr. Sullivan?
Aye.
Mr. Malika?
Aye.
And Mr. Beers?
Aye. Correspondence sent, City of Du Bois hiring letter. Just want to touch on that.
Yeah, that was just a letter we sent to basically say we disallow adding new positions in the city of Du Bois. They had advertised for finance director and also manager. They have existing man. The finance director was a new position, so we just simply reiterated the decisions from the August 21st meeting.
Okay, motion to approve.
Motion to receive and file correspondence sent.
Second.
Teresa?
Mr. Abbott?
Aye.
Mr. Sullivan?
Aye.
Mr. Malika?
Aye.
Mr. Beers?
Aye. Administrative reports, tax collector report, and safe zoning report. Anything from Pat?
Nope, just
Nothing.
nothing.
Public Works, anything from Matt?
Nothing out of the ordinary.
Police Department, anything from Cruz?
Nope.
Fire Department, Jay, you have any?
All quiet, we'll take
Why'd you say that?
That's a
Commercial
lot of
businesses.
water.
Yeah, everybody did a heck
How
of
much
a job.
water did you move through the truck? Do you,
It was about 80,000 gallons.
I was gonna say,
Through
it was
that.
quite a bit.
Yeah, everybody did a good job. Answer report, manager's report, John?
Yeah, I have quite a few things here tonight. So first off, I wanted to thank George Heigl and Swift Kennedy. They had a $250 donation to the fire companies for safety day. So
Fire prevention.
Yeah, Fire Prevention Week. So yeah, we were happy that he was involved. Additionally, I wanted to let you know we'll be passing out some coloring books to the second graders in the area housing. We partnered with Clearfield County Redevelopment Authority, also the City of Du Bois, and several other local municipalities to really promote fair housing and what that means. So we'll be passing the police are helping passing those coloring books out to the local schools. So. Breck Road update, I just wanted to give you a quick update on that we do have engineering underway. Survey was completed down there. In the near future, we'll be digging some test pits, and also we're working on the GP11 permit needed for the waterway currently. So we'll be working through that. Our goal is to have it constructed with our own forces by June 1st next year. So that's what we're working towards. It does have a fuel increase of 4 cents per month onto the bill, so the bills will be slightly higher than they have been previously. So you'll see that fuel surcharge on there.
When are they gonna get this truck that they were going?
They were supposed to have them in July. That was the last report that they had to have the automated trucks in July.
What year?
Yeah, exactly. I want to let you know we did receive our 2022 audit, so I did distribute that to the board. It was a good audit. It is available to the public if interested, so we can do a right to know request, or you can stop in our building to see that on. our timing was up on our current auditor, so we had to put out a request for proposals for auditing services. We did it for 2 years with the potential to extend it 1 year. So the 2 years won't carry into the current consolidation proposed year, but we may, for 25, the audit will be done in 26. We didn't award it, we left it open that we could come back and negotiate that year also. So we expect bids in here in the next 2 weeks for a decision, either October 2nd or the 16th, or the 18th. We are gonna have a tire collection event, the 16th I meant, Mark. We're gonna have a tire collection event on October 4th, so the Clearfield County Solid Waste Authority, in conjunction with Sandy Township, is allowing folks to bring in tires, up to 4 per residential tires per household. So we'll collect those here, and then we'll transport them down to the landfill on October 5th. So that'll be open 8 to 4 for folks to bring in tires. We're excited about this because waste management doesn't take tires. It's hard to get rid of them, and now we have an opportunity to really get some of those old ones out of the community. So we're excited about that. That is on our website, but it will be on October 4th. Additionally, we're going to have a confidential shredding event on October 9th, so that also will be here at Sandy and rid of it for free.
8 to 4, sure.
8 to 4, yep. And lastly, I just want to let you know about our paving operations. They are going to start tomorrow, and they are going to, the Gleno Hallbaker will be here until they're finished with our program this year. They're going to be starting on Sandspur, Kiwanis Trail, Arminta, Brown and Blakely, and they'll be starting again tomorrow, the milling and paving operations. So we keep an update on our website just to show you where they're moving to, so if folks are wondering, they can always check out our homepage.
We just have that little piece on Schaefer.
That little PE
Okay.
of Oklahoma Cemetery in Schaefer. We also have South 8th Street, so that'll, we're not sure exactly the date on that yet, it depends on rain and whatnot, but they are here and will stay here until the job's finished.
On 8th Street, are they doing anything, isn't there a bridge or a big pipe under there?
There is a pipe under South 8th Street, yep. We did investigate to see if it needed any work to it. We had some folks think that it might have been collapsing in the middle, but it seems like it's in good condition, so.
Yeah, that's a giant pipe down there, right?
Yep.
Takes a lot of water.
Was it recent around?
Yeah.
Yep.
Wasn't there a squash pipe?
What's that?
Is that a squash pipe or is that a?
You know, I'm just down there looking at it. I think I should remember. I think it is a squash pipe, Mark.
Anything else?
Nope. I did see the petitions come in here. I don't know if you want to make any changes to that.
Are we allowed to?
We already made the motion. What we did, ma'am, is we were waiting for you.
I'm sorry.
No, not a problem.
I
What
was
we're gonna do
outside.
is, we're gonna reschedule you for October 2nd
Oh, okay.
at 7 o'clock.
Oh,
Then we'll go over everything right there. Because
Alright.
we already made the motion to move it till October 2nd, okay?
Okay, my fault.
But we'll get you.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, do I have a motion to accept? Reports?
Motion to receive and file administrative reports.
Second.
Teresa?
Mr. Abbott?
Aye.
Mr. Sullivan?
Aye.
Mr. Monica?
Aye.
Mr. Bears?
Aye. Supervisor's comments, Bear?
None.
Mark?
Nothing, Bill.
Zim? And I don't either. So close that. Open meeting to the floor.
I actually just have a question. On the YMCA summer program, is that's the city and Sandy Township?
A member of the public could go there.
So city, cause I know my
City-
grandkids went,
Mhm.
but that's funded through Sandy Township.
Correct.
Yeah,
Yeah. So
yeah.
anybody that wants to go there, rocked in. We have folks from Reynolds will come in. So
Yeah, they
We usually
enjoyed
do
it.
that one in April. We
That's nice of you to do.
finalize it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, nice little thing. I mean, it's not long. It's 10 to noon, but yeah, there's some real good activities they have up there. And yeah, this year's been I think the best yet. So
Keeps the kids outside.
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
That's a nice
That's what they
thing.
need. Yeah. Okay, anything else? Yes,
I
sir.
think Sharon, when there's a coming up, I walk that frequently and it's missing, and I realize it's down in the woods and there's a tree scabbed off there and there's a Land Rover grill laying down there, but is it the state or who would I talk to?
Yeah, that's a
Yeah,
state
that would be
highway.
the state, but yeah, we can certainly, we have a relationship with them, we could.
Yeah, I mean, the sign's laying down in there and along with the grill and somebody's hoodie. Apparently, somebody must have showed up because just around the other side of the curve, you can see where flares or fuses, whatever you want to call them, were burned on the road to, control traffic flow. But I guess it happened late into the evening and there may have been drinking involved, so they may have just.
Yeah, we'll have Sean check with the PennDOT rep. 'Cause
That's a wicked turn.
Yeah.
And if you're coming from the other side down and somebody cheats out a little bit, even if you're sober, you can get pushed off that.
How's the trucks been?
Say even if
Huh?
you're sober.
How's the trucks been? The cold
Quiet. I had different neighbors go, he must be the mayor of the street because the number of trucks has decreased a lot. And it must be due to, you said they were getting to the point where it's going to be just reclamation eventually.
Yeah.
And that may be the case. I see something green, whatever, landscaping, or it's not the same trucks that have been running all the time, and not nearly as much, and they all quietly go past. Appreciate it. Like I said, numerous neighbors also commented to me on that, so that was nice.
Okay, anything else? Close meeting of the floor, paying of the bills?
Motion to pay general fund $111,358.85. CDBG fund $1,615.69. State fund $16,217.49. Payroll number 17, $87,880.80. Payroll number 18, $117,844.91.
Second.
Teresa?
Mr. Abbott?
Aye.